friends, and welcome to Mind Body Becky. Today's practice is designed to be done at your desk to help break up some shoulder tension and generate a little bit of energy. Enjoy! So, turning away from our desk, adjust the chair so the feet are firmly on the ground and give yourself some space from the back of your chair, so you're sitting more towards the edge. The hands rest down on the knees for a moment. Pick up the shoulders, roll them back and down, and find your most beautiful posture. Think about sitting up nice and tall. Imagining that there's a string coming from the crown of your head, lifting you up. And just take a few moments to disconnect from what you were doing and connect with yourself. Taking an inhale. Feel the chest rise, feel the belly expand, the shoulders lift. And as you exhale, feel the body soften. Do that a couple more times. Inhaling, nice, full, deep breath in. Exhaling. Letting it go. One more time. Your eyes can be closed if that's what's comfortable for you, or soften your gaze, finding something to stare at that is pleasing and not stressful. Bringing our awareness first into our head, our neck, our shoulders. Begin to just tick the head side to side, dropping the head down towards the shoulder. Hold it for a moment. Notice sensations. Notice how it feels as you stretch through that side of the neck. Coming back on up. Exhale. Take this over to the other side. So we're dropping that ear down towards the shoulder. It doesn't matter which side you start with. Coming back to center. Go back and forth a few times. Making sure that you pause at each shape, and really take a few moments to feel the sensations of that stretch. The next time we go back over, this time begin to tuck that chin down towards the collarbone a little bit. Notice how this changes where you're perceiving the sensations through your shoulders. Up, take this over to the other side, and again tuck that chin down. Coming back to center, bringing the crown of the head up towards the sky, gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed, opening through the front of the neck, through the chest. As you exhale, tuck that chin down. We're still having a nice tall spine. The chin tucks down to the chest. Notice how you feel the sensation of this stretch in different parts of the area, the neck, and even into the upper back. Again, opening up to the sky and tucking chin down. Beginning to add even more movement to this as we inhale, round through the spine. Arch the chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades back, gaze is up, take a breath in. And as we exhale, round through the spine, tuck the belly button in, tuck the chin into the chest. And inhaling back through to that seated cow shape. Exhaling, rounding through to that cat. Taking a couple more rounds of this to your own pace, your own breath. Noticing how your body feels. And if there's a spot where you feel like you need to hang out for just a little bit longer, stay there. This is less about what you look like and more about how you feel and how you experience each of these shapes. Coming back to center, adding some arms to this as we inhale, sweep the arms nice and wide. Think of them like wings, and as we exhale, round through, touch the fingertips together like you're hugging a great big beach ball. Inhaling to open. Exhaling, curling. Couple more rounds. Back to center. This time as we inhale, sweep our hands on up towards the ceiling. Let the left hand grasp the right wrist. Inhale as you stretch that arm up to the sky. Exhale, take a lateral bend. And I'm thinking about keeping that right hip grounded to the chair the best you can. If you're feeling a little unstable here or want to take this deeper, you can release that left hand and really lean in. Inhale, sweep those hands back on up. Right hand holds on to that left wrist. Inhale as you lengthen up tall. Exhale, hinge to the right this time. Choosing to either keep those hands connected, or if it feels more like you, bring that right hand down to the chair and really lean in. Coming back to center, put those hands on down. Inhale as we open those arms, stretch them nice and wide. And then as we exhale, coming into a twist, bring the right hand over to the left side. The left hand rests on the back of the chair. So if you have an armrest, you can bring your hand to the armrest. If you don't have an armrest, you can bring your hand down to the seat of the chair. Just noticing the sensations as you look back over your shoulder. Take a deep breath in here and notice how it feels to take that deep breath while you're twisted. Exhaling, releasing any tension that you're feeling. Inhaling, coming back to center, sweep those hands nice and wide. And as we exhale, take this twist over to the right. Right hand comes to the back of the chair. Left hand comes either to the armrest or to the side of the chair. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling. Sinking a little deeper. Coming back to center. Sweep those hands on up. Stretch through the fingertips. Interlace the hands. Little baby back bend, gaze on up. And then take the feet a little wide. Exhale as we hinge forward, tipping the hips. Let the hands drop down to the floor. Let the head hang heavy. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. If it feels good to you, perhaps bring the hands to the elbows and just allow yourself to dangle. Letting gravity traction the spine. Feeling the decompression happening in your neck. Inhale, slowly roll yourself on up. Coming back to center. Pick up those shoulders. Roll them back and down a couple of times. We're going to come to standing. And bringing the hands onto the desk. Walk the feet back. And we're going to want to make sure that our feet are in line with each other. Not hip width apart. And we're going to come as far as we need to come back to really shape ourselves into an L shape. Our spine stays nice and long. We're stretching through the shoulder blades. Take a couple breaths here. We're in a modified down dog using our desk. If you're feeling this through the hamstrings, you can take a moment to bend one knee. Come up on those tippy toes. Press that opposite hip back. Hold that for 3, 2, 1. Switch it to the other side. Pressing that opposite hip back for 3, 2, 1. And then take both heels down, straight through both legs. Lengthen through those arms, through those shoulders. Let the head hang heavy for 3, 2, 1. Inhale. As you come up, just a little, step the feet in, just a tad. Step your right foot forward. And pressing the hands on the desk, really sink into a lunge. Let your gaze come up. Your back foot is either at an angle in more of a warrior one stance, or that heel can be slightly lifted into a crescent lunge. Gazing up, arching through the spine, using the table or your desk as a little bit of stability. Sink on down, stretching through the front of that leg or hip on that back leg. Inhale, coming up, stepping front foot back, back foot forward, switch this over to the other side, and again, sink on in, gazing up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning back, walking those feet back, returning back to that down dog shape. Inhale, coming on up, returning back to our chair, sitting on the very edge of our chair. I'm going to take the knees nice and wide here. Inhale as we pick up the shoulders, roll them back and down, find as much length in our nice beautiful posture as we can. And as we take a breath in, exhale, draw that right shoulder over towards that left knee and really think about that twist. Inhale back to center, exhale left shoulder over to right knee. Moving back and forth a couple of times. Moving to your own pace, your own breath. Noticing how each one of these shapes feels. If your chair starts to feel like it's going to scoot away from you, safety first. Take a moment to readjust where you're sitting on the seat. If you're too close to the edge, the chair may feel like it's going to shoot back. And then sitting up nice and tall again. Inhale, sweep those hands on up. Little baby back bend. Exhale, as you swan dive it on down, let the hands plant down to the floor. Plant right hand on the floor. Inhale, sweep left hand up. Exhale, float that hand down. Left hand plants, right hand sweeps up. Coming back to center. Slowly roll yourself on up. Walk those legs in. Now bringing our right ankle onto our left thigh, coming into a figure 4 shape, seated version of pigeon pose. Find that length through the spine, and as you exhale, hinge forward just enough to start to feel sensation of stretch through that right outer hip. Wherever this is for you is beautiful. If you are up here and you're merely just pressing on this knee just a little bit and that's enough for you, that's perfect. But if you need more, take what feels good in your body. Coming back to center, Bringing this right leg, hugging that knee in towards the chest. Little half Apanasana, circle out your ankle. Release that leg on down, take this over to the other side. Left ankle finds right knee. Find that length. Exhale, hinge forward, finding that space that feels good to you. Inhaling, coming back to center, hug that knee in. Circle out those ankles, or that ankle, a few times in each direction. Releasing that foot. So now coming into a seated version of eagle, taking that right leg and crossing it over the left. And whatever this cross looks like for you is perfect. So if you can cross the legs completely, then by all means cross the legs completely. If you're not feeling that, if that's too intense and the ankle's what you've got and what you're working with today, that's wonderful too. If you're one of those people that can take this foot and hook it behind that opposite calf, go for it. Inhale as we open the shoulders up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, really open through the chest. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep breath in. And as we exhale, that right hand's going to cross underneath the left. Give yourself a great big hug. See if you can walk those fingertips back to touch the shoulder blades. Take a pause here and notice the sensations of giving yourself a great big hug. If this feels good, stay right here. If you wish to add on and twist those arms into eagle arms, go right ahead. And then thinking about an inhale, as we inhale, we draw that elbow packet up away from the body. We reach towards the ceiling, and as we exhale, we curl and bow down, bringing the elbows towards our belly button and our forehead towards our knees. 2 more of these to our own pace, our own breath. Inhaling, lifting that arm packet. Exhaling, curling. One more time, inhaling up. Exhaling, curling. Coming back to center, releasing those arms. Stretch through the fingertips. Little jazz hands. Bend those elbows. Give yourself 3 big shoulder rolls forward. Feel how the shoulder blades move away from each other as we make this motion. And give yourself some nice shoulder rolls backwards. Notice how the shoulder blades squeeze together. Float those hands down, uncross the legs. Windshield wiper out the hips a little bit. And take this over to the other side. The left leg crosses over right. Decide what that cross looks like and feels like to you. Find length in the torso, sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Sweep those arms back, stretch through the fingertips, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open those arms as wide as you can, shine the chest forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep breath in. And as we exhale, give yourself that great big hug. The left hand crosses under right. Walk those fingertips in, finding the shoulder blades. Take a pause here. And with each breath in, sink into that hug. And if you wish to stay hugging, stay hugging. If you wish to add on and twist those arms into eagle arms and do what feels good to you. 3 breaths. As we inhale, we're lifting that elbow packet, arching through the spine, As we exhale, we're rounding, bowing the head down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One more round. Coming back to center, unfurling those arms, stretching, bending those elbows, and letting yourself have those shoulder rolls, 3 in each direction. Notice how it feels. Floating those hands down by our sides, unfurling the legs. Windshield wiper out just a little bit, twisting. Coming back to seated. So sitting back a little bit more in our chair. We're not all the way back up against the back, but we're just sitting a little bit more grounded. Think about grounding through the feet. Pick up the shoulders, roll them back and down for a moment. And if you have glasses, you're probably gonna want them off in a moment. So I'm just gonna take mine and place them out of the way. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our fingers, 3 index finger, middle finger, thumb together into like little thumb thumps. And we're gonna find the hollows underneath our collarbone. So if you find the points of your collarbone, go out about an inch or 2 and then down, and there's like a little indentation, a little hollow there. So I'm gonna thump firmly and rapidly in that space, getting some more energy moving in our body, waking us up for 5 rounds of breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. 1 more, 2 more, I'm sorry, inhaling. Letting it go. Last one. Press those hands down to your lap. Notice how you feel. Eyes can be open, gaze softened, or you can close your eyes and just feel the energy moving through your body. Same motion with the hands, coming to right in the middle of the sternum, right over the heart. We're gonna bring that same thumping action here, right at the thymus. So 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out. Inhaling 1. Inhaling 2. Exhale. 3. 4. 5. Press those hands down. Take a moment. Notice how you're feeling. And bringing those hands, same little hand tech, right here, kind of at the broad base, thumping right into the rib cage. Inhaling, letting it go. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Resting, finding stillness, noticing how you feel. one, we're only gonna use our fingers, leave our thumbs out on this one, and we're working right here at the cheekbone, just below the eye sockets. Taking those 5 cleansing breaths in, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, and 3, and 4, and 5. The hands fall back down, close the eyes if they're not already, soften the gaze. Scan the body, notice how you feel. Notice if you have any tension that you're still holding on to. Maybe there's still a little bit left in the shoulders. So as we inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears as far as you can. Clench through the fists. Generate tension, hold, 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 and let it go. Nice explosive action. Inhale, do that again. Inhaling, scrunching the shoulders up to the ears, the fists. Generate that tension, hold, 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 and let it go. One last time, inhaling, generate that tension, hold, 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 and let it go. Wiggle the arms, rotate the neck. Do any little wiggles that your body seems to be asking for. And then gently lean back into your chair. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, resting comfortably. And just connect with yourself. Closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Noticing how you feel in this moment. I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day to practice with me. And thank yourself for giving yourself this break. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be safe, may you be peaceful and at ease. Have a wonderful day.